Hello, my name is Andy and I am the Village Idiot. I'm with a car and a GoPro and a bedroom. We are back in the bedroom, and today this is episode 1 of something I'm going to call the Parish Notice Board. I'm going to upload this every week, probably on a Sunday, just basically to give you an update on the channel and what I'm planning to do and things that are coming up. So the first thing to address, first thing on the agenda today, you will have noticed that I haven't uploaded a part 2 video for quite a while. You might have noticed in a couple of videos that I've put up just lately, on the disclaimer, it doesn't say anything about a part 2, it says district roundup videos. That's because I figured it's easier to make one video for the whole entire district, borough, whatever you want to call them, rather than make individual ones for each parish. So as such, when I finished Rotherham, because I'm very close to finishing it now, I will make one video which will include all the information that you guys have sent me for the parishes I've not yet covered in a part 2. There are 31 in Rotherham, obviously, and I think I've made a part 2 video for 11 of them, I think, offhand, without checking. I think it's 11. So the district roundup video will only feature the other 20, but for Doncaster, only Cadeby has a part 2 at the moment, so when I've completed all 43, that roundup video will round up all the other 42. That's effectively going to be its part 2. It'll be the same for Barnsley. There'll be all 17 of those parishes will be flung into one video. Now where that might fall down a little bit is when I start going to some places that have got a lot more. For example, East Lindsey, which is in Lincolnshire, has got 188. I can't obviously cover 188 all in one video, so that one will probably split up into parts, probably 2 or 3 parts, maybe 4 parts in fact, for the real big ones. But certainly for the smaller ones, the Rotherhams, the Barnsleys, the sort of under 50, shall we say, ones that have got less than 50, I think it's better if they're all just in one video rather than a series of videos. And on that note, all the information that you guys have sent me, I've now got a record of it. I keep a Word document where I write down every comment. I copy every comment off of Facebook, off of YouTube, wherever else the video has been seen, and they're all stored in this Word document, and all I've got to do then is reorganize everything that's in it into sections, if you like, for each one, and then we'll make a roundup video based on all the information that you guys have given me, and I've had plenty just lately, so keep it coming my way. Quickly want to mention about subscribers. I've now got over 400, which is fantastic. It means that I'm less than 100 away from 500, and there is another special coming at 500. I will let you into a little secret now. It will be Doncaster themed. So all you people out there in Doncaster, or people that know Doncaster, get excited, because when we hit 500 I shall be coming to Donny. And while we're talking about specials, when I eventually get to 1,000, I've already planned what I'm doing for 1,000. Not going to give too much away at this point, but it will be just like a normal parish video, but it's one that's quite special to me. So yeah, when I get to 1,000, that one's going to be quite the video to watch, so it's coming. And the final thing on the notice board this week is something I want to call Project Bolsover. This might take a little bit of explaining what the idea in my head is, so bear with me. Bolsover is a district of Derbyshire. There are 9 in Derbyshire, and Bolsover is perhaps the closest to me. There are 16 parishes in it, some big, some small, but that's normal now. I'm sure you've gathered from the channel that some parishes are massive and some are quite tiny. The only thing that's against me with it is Bolsover's shape. If you look on the map, it's north to south, a long way from the north to the south. The furthest north place is Whitwell, which shares a border with Harthill, which is where this channel started, but the furthest south place is Pinxton, and that has a Nottingham postcode, so you can tell how close that is to the city of Nottingham. The M1 helps me out because you can get on the M1 around Balborough area, which is another Bolsover parish, and you're straight down to Nottingham within half an hour. So in theory, it's easy to access the entire district of Bolsover. You just need to use the motorway, and that's my plan, to use the motorway to access all 16 parishes. But what I need to do it is I need fuel, and as I go further afield out of South Yorkshire, I'm going to need to fill the car up more, I'm going to need to travel more, and it's going to start to cost more. The plan is to set up a GoFundMe or a Just Giving page, or I don't know, there's plenty of these fundraising websites out there that you can do this on. Instead of purely just asking people for the money just so I can put fuel in the car and actually go to these places to put on the channel, I figured I could help people out. And the way I can do it, for example, if I asked for, say, £100 so I could put that into the car as fuel money, I would also then ask for another £100 at the same time. So I would ask for £200, I would use half of it for fuel and the other half to help local charities in that district. The way I've worked this out is, for Bolsover, there are 16 parishes and I can probably fill 4 per day. I would need at least 4 days to do it. So by using a formula that I've cooked up, 16 divided by 4 days is obviously 4 per day, but I'm going to add an extra day on just to make sure that I can get everything done within 5 days. And I think, to be honest with you, if I'm going up and down the M1, I'm probably going to need about a tenner a day to do the entire district. So you don't have to be the brightest at maths to realise that that's £50 worth of fuel. So the GoFundMe will ask for £100, or the Just Giving page, whatever, will ask for £100. And the idea is that when I have raised that £100 from you guys, I will then split that in half. £50 goes into the car to make the videos and do Bolsover in its entirety, and then the other £50 will go to some local charities within Bolsover district. And thanks to the magic of the internet, I can search on Google and find some charities that could benefit from that money, or indeed you could suggest some to me that are based within the district. I thought maybe it'd be an idea to start with this district because it's quite small, because there's only 16. My original idea was to start with Bassetlaw in Nottinghamshire, but the thing is that's got 67 parishes and that's obviously a lot more money. Using the same formula as I was using to work out that for Bolsover, that would come to £360 that I would need. So I think starting small is where I need to go with this. And along the same lines, all of those who are watching me who live in anywhere in Wakefield district, I want to do the same thing with you, but I want to try this Bolsover project first before I start setting up a similar thing for Wakefield. So let me know what you think about Project Bolsover. I haven't set it up yet, but I'm going to be spending quite a lot of time this week to do it, to actually find a platform where I can promote this and where I can set up the Just Giving page or whatever you want to call it. And then you guys, then it's down to you. It's up to you whether you want to join in or not. But yeah, I think starting small is the way to go with it. Other than that, that's been the first episode of the Parish Notice Board, and I will see you next Sunday, hopefully. I've been the Village Idiot, and I am out.